Hey, Celtics Nation! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. The NBA world is buzzing right now. And if you haven't heard this yet, you might want to sit down. Multiple whispers coming from sources close to the league are suggesting something massive is brewing in Boston. We're talking about a potential game changer, something that could reshape the entire balance of power in the NBA. Reports are swirling that the Boston Celtics have pulled off what many thought was impossible, acquiring none other than KAWHI Leonard. Yes, you heard that right, KAWHI, the two-time Finals MVP, the silent assassin, could be wearing green and white next season. While nothing has been officially confirmed by the league office, as of this recording, social media has been exploding with cryptic posts, and a few key insiders are already calling it done. If this turns out to be true, it might just be the boldest move since KD joined the Warriors. Let's take a second to think about what this could mean. KAWHI Leonard, one of the most dominant two-way players the NBA has ever seen, would be joining a team that just hoisted the Larry O'Brien Trophy. The Celtics already have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, arguably the best wing duo in the game. Add KAWHI to that mix, and suddenly, this isn't just a strong team, it's a potential dynasty in the making. The Celtics front office, led by Brad Stevens, has already been praised for its savvy moves and ability to build a championship roster, but this would elevate their legacy to a whole different level. It's the kind of aggressive, risk-it-all move that champions make when they're hungry for more, not satisfied with just one ring. And if it really happens, you better believe the rest of the league is going to panic. Now, before anyone jumps into the comments screaming cap or fake news, let's break down where this is all coming from. It started with a tweet from a known NBA insider, someone who's been spot on about big trades in the past. They dropped a bombshell that KAWHI's camp has been quietly negotiating a move out of Los Angeles. The Clippers, for all their talent and ambition, haven't been able to stay healthy or consistent after yet another disappointing playoff exit. Sources close to KAWHI say he's been reevaluating everything, and Boston. According to this same insider, KAWHI has always admired the Celtics' culture, tough, defensive-minded, and built around winning, a perfect match for his personality and playing style. Could this be the fresh start he's been looking for? What makes this even juicier is that the Celtics, according to league salary cap experts, actually have a way to make this work financially. We're talking about a sign-and-trade, most likely involving a package that could include Derek White, draft picks, and maybe even some bench depth. It's not cheap, but for a player of KAWHI's caliber, you pay the price, and let's be honest, Boston's recent championship gives them a cushion to take a calculated risk. This isn't about rebuilding or gambling on youth, this is about building a juggernaut that can dominate the NBA for the next 3 to 5 years. It's rare to see a team go all in right after winning a title, but Stevens and company clearly believe in staying aggressive. That's how dynasties are built, one bold move at a time. Now imagine this lineup: Jrue Holiday at the point, Jaylen Brown and KAWHI Leonard on the wings, Jason Tatum sliding to the 4, and Kristaps Porzingis manning the center. That's 5 guys who can defend, score, and stretch the floor. That's 5 players who know how to win, and more importantly, that's a nightmare for any opposing coach to try and scheme against. You thought the Celtics were scary this year. This new version could be historic. We're talking 70-win potential. We're talking best defensive team of the decade. And in the playoffs, good luck scoring against a lineup that switches everything, clogs passing lanes, and has 3 Finals MVP caliber players on the floor. This team wouldn't just be hunting rings, they'd be hunting legacies, of course. Not everyone is celebrating this potential move. Celtics purists are already debating whether it's worth disrupting the current chemistry. KAWHI, after all, comes with some baggage, mostly health concerns and that infamous load management routine. But think about this. Boston has shown they can manage egos and expectations. They took in Porzingis, who had injury issues. They adapted to Jrue's game, and he fit like a glove. If there's any franchise that can handle a quiet superstar like KAWHI, it's the Celtics. Their coaching staff is disciplined, their locker room is mature, and their culture is built on sacrifice. It's not about one guy, it's about the banner. And if KAWHI's ready to buy into that, the potential reward is massive. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. What makes this rumor feel even more real is the silence from the Clippers. No denials, no press releases, just radio silence, and in the NBA, silence usually means something's happening behind the scenes. The Clippers have been on edge ever since they were bounced from the playoffs. Paul George's entering free agency, and the team is headed into a massive transition with their new arena opening soon. This could be the start of a teardown, or at least a retooling. And if Kawhi's heart isn't in it anymore, the smart move might be to part ways while he still has value. From their perspective, getting assets back from Boston beats watching him walk for nothing. It's a tough pill to swallow, but sometimes you have to know when to move on. For Kawhi himself, this could be a redemption arc in the making. Let's not forget how his previous moves turned out, leaving San Antonio for Toronto brought a championship. Leaving Toronto for LA seemed promising, but it's been plagued by injuries and missed opportunities. A move to Boston, where the system doesn't rely solely on him, might be exactly what he needs at this stage of his career. He wouldn't have to carry the scoring load every night. He wouldn't even be the face of the franchise. That role still belongs to Tatum, but he would have the chance to win big again, and maybe, just maybe, add another Finals MVP to his already storied legacy. In Boston, his defense and calm under pressure could be the final puzzle piece in a team already built to win. What's fascinating is how this move, if it happens, could shift the entire NBA offseason. Free agents who were considering other destinations might suddenly see Boston as the promised land. Veteran minimum guys chasing a ring, they'll be lining up. The Eastern Conference, which just started to feel more balanced, could be tipped completely in the Celtics' favor. Teams like Milwaukee, Miami, and even the Knicks would be scrambling to respond. And in the West, expect a reaction. The Lakers, Nuggets, someone will make a move to counter. That's the ripple effect a Kawhi to Boston deal would have. It's not just about one superstar changing teams, it's about triggering a seismic shift in the entire league's power structure. So is it true? Is Kawhi Leonard really headed to Boston? Right now, we don't have official confirmation, but all the signs are pointing towards something big. Insiders are whispering, players are posting cryptic emojis, and fans are refreshing Twitter like their lives depend on it. One thing's for sure, this isn't just a wild rumor out of nowhere. There's too much smoke for there not to be some fire. And if Brad Stevens has truly pulled this off, if the Celtics really do land Kawhi, then we're looking at a potential super team for the ages. Stay tuned, folks. The NBA never sleeps, and neither should you if you're a Celtics fan right now. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.